All right, third graders, so today we're going to continue talking about planets, but we're going to only focus on, we're going to mainly focus on Earth today. So yesterday we got a little bit into talking about Earth, and we talked a little bit about how we have night and day and the 4 different seasons. But why, or where does the sun go at night, and where does the moon go during the day? So I want you to turn and talk with your neighbor and see if you can come up with a few reasons or places that you think the sun and the moon might go this night and day. All right, so I've heard some good conversation. Does someone want to share where they think they go? I heard some good ideas.
I think it goes to the other side of the earth.
The other side of the earth. Does anybody else think that? Does anybody have a different idea where it might go? I saw some people.
We talked about that we could go behind the mountains.
Behind the mountains. Yes. All right, well, we're going to try to get to the bottom of that today. And to start out, we're going to learn a little bit more about Earth from this book called On Earth. On Earth, we go for a giant ride in space, spinning like a merry-go-round. The Earth spins on its axis and circles the sun in a great sweep. We face the sun, its light and warmth as we live our days. Shadows get long as days roll into night. At night we turn away from the sun and see a universe of stars and planets while we dream of what we can do tomorrow. While we spin, we also travel on an orbit around the sun, so that by the time we get back to where we started, we're 1 year older. We count months as we grow, and 12 months a year has gone by. Years go by day, we count them with calendars and candles. The Earth tilts on its axis. When we lean toward the sun, we're warmer, and when we lean away, we're colder. Our seasons change from summer to autumn and winter to spring. When the Earth's top side leans away from the sun, there is winter above the equator and summer below. In winter, the days get shorter and the nights are longer. By spring, the days get filled with sunlight. We spin and we circle, rotate and revolve, but we don't fall off. Gravity holds us on the earth. Gently, slowly, around and around, we hold out our arms as we glide through the universe. We fly through space as night becomes day, summer becomes winter, and years go by. So after listening to this story on Earth, where do we think the sun goes during the night and the moon goes during the day? For what we learned in this book. Can you give us any answers?
I think Sam was right.
Who agrees? Sam is right. It goes to the other side. Yep. Yeah. So, today we're going to learn about a little bit more about the Earth's rotation. And in this book, we talked a little bit about orbiting. Who here knows what the term orbiting is or what an orbit could be?
about how it described it in the book. What ride was it like? A merry-go-round. Yeah. So when the Earth orbits, we are going around and around.
And from here, we're gonna move over to that table, and Megan's gonna show us a little bit better visual representation of orbiting.
Okay, if you are, hang on, third graders, if you are wearing blue, you can come around the table. So you probably.
That doesn't count.
Shoes count?
Shoes up.
No.
Okay, you're wearing black.
Alright, is everyone coming around? Thanks. Okay, so here I have a model of, here's a scale model of the sun, the earth, and the moon, but I'm going to use the globe just because it's a little bigger and we can all see it better. So right here, I have where we are, Minnesota, so you guys can get a visual representation. So, as the earth is rotating around itself, we all know where Minnesota is right here? Okay, so the earth is spinning, and when the sun is shining on Minnesota, what is that creating? Day. And when it's shining not on Minnesota or somewhere else, or over here, what time of day is it? It's night. Yep. So the earth rotates on its axis. Can you say axis? Axis. Yep. And then how long? So if it's daytime in Minnesota, right now, and then we rotate, now it's night, and it's day again. Do you remember from the book how long that takes? It's day, night, day, Sam?
1 day.
1 day. And how many hours is 1 day? 24, yeah. So it takes 24 hours for the earth to spin. And now, so, is the sun actually going anywhere? No, the sun isn't going anywhere. We are. We are the ones who are going places. And while the earth is rotating like this, it's also going around the sun, like this. See how the earth is spinning as it's going around the sun? This is the orbit. And so, let's say, what month is it right now? November. It's November 1st. Okay, then we go December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. How long does it take for the earth to orbit the sun? Do you remember what the book said? 1 year, 365 days. This is how long it goes. And then third graders, I mentioned this a little bit in the book, but is the earth straight? Or is it tilted? It's tilted. Yeah. So when the earth is tilted, let's find Minnesota again. Here we are. So when the earth is tilted toward the sun, do you think it's warmer or colder? Warmer. Yep. And then it's away, is it warmer or colder? Colder. So right now, outside, what do you think, how are we tilted toward the sun? Are we toward the sun, a little bit away? We're getting a little bit away. Yep, and that's how our seasons are changing. Yeah. Okay. So now, we are going to be making our own models of the Earth's orbit. And to do that, Emily, can we see one? Okay, to do that, you will first be coloring your sun. What color do you think you'll color the sun? Yep, well, yellow, orange. And then you're going to be coloring Earth. And then you can color the moon if you'd like to. We're going to talk about the moon's orbit tomorrow. But, so after you've colored it, then you are going to take scissors and cut out each of these. And then, once you have done that, you can raise your hand and we will help you. We have some brass pins. And we are going to poke holes through these to create this model here. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, we have the back table. You can go back, that corner. In the middle. Is anyone sitting there? This table and that table. Thank you for being so quiet, third graders, as we go back to your spots.
Welcome.
And you have colored pencils and markers. You can choose which ones to use. And if you need help cutting, let us know. Sorry, I don't know if I just What a great accurate model of Earth. Great job.
Yes. Yeah, the sun's not blue. It says blue on the
No, that's okay then. Come on. We can create it.
Is this Earth? There's apocalypse.
Colors, two-tone, yeah. This is fantastic.
I'm waiting.
You're waiting? Wow. Great job, third graders.
They would like draw brown faces on my pictures. This is such a stupid.
I remember I have an artist memorized significant puzzles
I always wanted to. It's like, nope. I really lost.
Well, this is a nice thing.
Oh, great.
I remember one of my pictures, like neighborhood or something, my color was red.
Oh, I like your note. That's pretty clever. No,
See, I'm the best.
Okay. Yeah. Good job. And then raise your hand when you need grass. Yeah, when you need help. Can you break your heart?
Sure.
Macaroni cheese. Alright, pencils down, eyes up at me, scissors down. Okay, so when you are making your model, you're going to be lining up the earth and the sun, and you poke your brass pin through, you line up the holes, you poke it through, or if you need scissors, you can do that. But just so you know, you poke it through the earth and the sun, and then you connect the moon to the earth. Okay, so earth to sun, moon to earth. Any questions?
Show us how to go.
You know, I'm working on that here. Sam? Oh yeah, because this is yours, so I'll help you out. Yep, so you just gotta be really careful not to poke yourself. There you go. And then you fold over the pin when you're done. Oh, I didn't want to pour it. And then so you're close. But you go the moon to the earth. So it makes a line. Just like this. Can you two now talk to each other and explain each other the Earth's orbit, how long it is, the location?
Is that the sun or the earth? Really?
It's okay, we got creative abilities.
Looks like you're.
Got it, Ronnie? Good job.
So.
This looks good, I love the detail.
Can you explain to me the Earth's orbit? Understood, good job.
That's so short.
Go around the sun, or like spin around the sun. Good.
No.
Yeah. Good job.
Put my finger on it, I go.
You like yours?
Tom, do you need help?
Nope.
Do we need any help over here? Ron, can you explain to you the Earth's orbit? Tanner, you guys as well? Getting there. Do you two want to talk to each other and explain the Earth's orbit? Are we okay?
No.
Did you two, can you tell me a little bit about the Earth's orbit?
You're saying something. So there's.
As long as you can keep it straight, you know, different colors. Which one is it?
So you don't bend them over too much that it has to be straight. Yep.
Which one's different?
So you two want to talk to each other about, or you three, and then you want to talk to each other a little bit about
Which one's bigger?
or the orbit, maybe how long it takes.
Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow.
It literally looks like the sky with birds.
Great job, Now, do you usually want to talk about the Earth's orbit? I think you have to know how it happens. How long does it take for the Earth to go around its axis? To spin around its axis. Yeah, and then how long does it take for the Earth to go around the sun? I don't know, maybe it is. We're just gonna go grab some pasta. What?
All right, third graders, so it looks like everyone is wrapping up. So if you are still working on your model, you can keep doing that, but if you'd like to talk to your table mates and choose one thing that you all learned today, we're gonna have everyone share out a fact that they learned about Earth's orbit. When your table has a fact, if you want to all put your hands on your head so we know that you're ready.